Hi everybody, whoever might find this video. This is my very first YouTube video. I recently bought a 2020 Vespa Primavera Yacht Club edition. I love it. It's a lot of fun to drive. It's a 50cc version, so I am pretty much, sticking to back roads and side roads. Pretty much any road that's under 50 miles an hour is okay. In Maryland, where I live, that's actually the law. You have to stay to roads 50 miles an hour or lower. That's not hard to do, but sometimes navigating where you haven't driven before on some of these roads is a little bit challenging. So I decided to buy a mount for my phone so that I could kind of follow the GPS. I had purchased a couple different mounts. I actually bought two, one from Target, one from Walmart, and they both were really kind of crappy. The mirrors, you can kind of see the mirror, handles, the mirror bars on the Vespa are quite thin, and so the normal typical bike mounts don't fit on them, so they kind of weren't secure, they weren't tight. So I went online and I did a little bit of research, and I found that there's a brand called Quad Lock. It looked very solid, it looked very stable, it had very good reviews, and I went online, I bought one, and it just came in the mail. So today I'm gonna unpack it and see how easy it installs and do a little review. So this is the Quad Lock scooter and motorcycle mirror mount. Like I said, it actually had some pretty decent reviews. It seems very solid. I love the idea of being able to clip it kind of right on and off, and not having to undo bands or anything like that. They also make other accessories for like cars. They make a thing for your arm for when you run so that you can clip your case right into it. It seemed pretty versatile. I really liked the idea. I bought the kit that came with the specific case for my phone, because obviously that's important that you buy the right case. So I'm gonna unbox these real quick and we'll see what came in each box. Alright, we're now unboxed here, and you can see obviously that the phone case, it's just a black phone case. It has the kind of, I guess it's a patented kind of quad lock mechanism thing on the back here for clipping right into the lock. Inside it is padded and soft. It does offer some protection. I didn't have much more of a case than this on my phone to begin with, so I don't really mind the thinness of it. Some people like the very, secure cases that have a front cover and everything. I kind of like this minimal case. I got to admit, I had taken this out of the box and tried it earlier. It does still work with the wireless charging, which is nice. I use that at work, I use it at home, so it is kind of nice that that does work with the phone. And, kind of pretty standard case. Inside the mount kit, we've got the kind of mechanism that clips onto the mirror right here. There's the mechanism that the phone case clips into, and then there's three different gaskets of varying sizes, which I assume is useful if you have different mirror bar widths. So we'll figure out which one we need here, and we'll get this installed on the mirror. Alright, so the first step, I've already gone ahead and I found the band that works. This is a 12mm band. It just kind of pops right onto the mirror. You just slide it on. Right now it's not tight or anything, it's just sitting there. I've kind of put it in the center. I kind of sized up where my phone was going to go, and it seems like that's a good spot for it. And from there we're going to take this piece that has two screws, and then this is the back piece that goes on the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this right here. The side with the two screws is then going to sit right in there, and I will tighten that up, and I'll be back in 1 second. So you can kind of see here, you have the U-shaped piece on the bottom, you have the piece on top that the actual mounting mechanism is going to go onto. Right now it's not very tight, but you can center it wherever you want. Should be pretty simple to kind of find the best location, and then you take the Allen wrench that came with this, and it literally just screws in place here. Get it nice and secure. Alright, now that that's on there, we're going to take the actual mounting piece, and this is then going to screw in to the hole that is right on the mounting piece. On the back of this thing there is a little plastic disc that needs to be removed. So I'm going to take that off, and then we're going to get this screwed on. One nice thing to note is that there are these matching teeth on both pieces. So once you get it into the right spot that you want it, depending on how you want the release lever to kind of be angled, you can move this around and then tighten it up. I'm going to kind of put it even with the handlebar here. So once this is on here, it's just going to be a matter of pushing the blue lever and then twisting the phone to get it off of the quad lock. All right, so we have the mount secured. It's pretty tight. It's not really moving anywhere. It does feel significantly more secure than either of the other mounts that I had purchased before. It looks good, and again, you can change the angle of this piece depending on, you know, how you want the release bar to look. I don't imagine I'm going to use it all the time, but it's also not that big and bulky either. I mean, it kind of looks attractive compared to some of the other mounts out there. So I generally like it. It feels really solid. I've got the case here. I'm filming with my phone, so I obviously don't have the phone in the case, but the back of the case is literally going to fit right onto the lock. You kind of put it on at the right angle and then twist it, and it locks into shape. So let's give that a try. All right, so we're going to put this on, give it a twist, locks into place. That's pretty secure. It's, you know, I mean, it's not going anywhere. It is definitely attached to your mirror. As long as your mirror bar is pretty tight and secure, I don't think this is going anywhere. So, you know, seems to be pretty solid. I really like how it looks. I like how the camera holes are unobstructed. With a lot of the cases, they have these bands that kind of go around the corners, and, you know, you obstruct the whole camera. So if you wanted to kind of film your ride, I mean, this would be pretty unobstructed and pretty clear. To get the thing off, you could do this one-handed. You're literally pushing down on the blue piece. Once it's pushed down, you're twisting it, and then it comes right off. It's really, really simple. Just try it one more time real quick. There we go. Pretty quick, pretty easy, and again, very solid and secure. I do run, and I think I'm going to try to see if I can find one of the arm bands as well. I think they had a coupon on their website for your first purchase, 10% off, so if you like it, I mean, check it out. Also, I assume you could, if you wanted to, you could plug this in on the 2020 Primavera. I'm not sure if it's on every single edition, but on the 2020 Primavera, there is, in the glove box, a USB port. And I have tried it. You can plug in a USB plug, close the case, and there is enough clearance on the side here for the cable to come out. So I assume if you wanted to, you could run the cable up here and keep it charging as you're driving, and you know, you could kind of keep your phone powered. But that's it. We'll give it a test run the next time I go out for a ride, but so far looks good, feels good, seems solid, and there we go. Thanks for watching.